Fighting is both physical and mental. What things are you doing mentally to train for fights now?
I am focusing a lot more on just chilling out.
Okay.
I tend to get in my own head and put a lot of pressure on myself if I'm kind of left to my own devices. I've been doing a lot of work on just kind of focusing on why I do this, which is because I have fun with it and I really love it.
Yeah.
And so when I come into fights with that mentality, instead of coming in like aggressive and like, oh, I'm going to fight this girl. And, like that works for some people. It doesn't work very well for me.
Everybody just get up.
Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to jump on the call. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. This is cool.
Well, you have a kickboxing match coming up March 16th at War of the Winds against Faith Davis. How's training going?
It's going really well. It's been pretty good. It's been a long camp. I had like a week and a half ago, so it's kind of just been like one long ongoing fight camp, but I like it that way. So
nice. Yeah. And you fought Faith last summer in an MMA fight. You lost via decision, but it's the only loss that you have on your record. What things were you training on after that fight?
Definitely my striking.
Okay.
That was definitely the biggest thing that I was lacking going up into that fight. I was just kind of banking on being able to clinch and get to the ground. And her striking was just better than mine. Definitely getting my striking in order has been the number one priority since then. But then working on my mental game too, making sure I'm coming into these fights with the right headspaces. Those are the main things that I've been working on since then.
Awesome. And I was actually going to ask you, fighting is both physical and mental. What things are you doing mentally to train for fights now?
I am focusing a lot more on just chilling out.
Okay.
I tend to get in my own head and put a lot of pressure on myself if I'm kind of left to my own devices. I've been doing a lot of work on just kind of focusing on why I do this, which is because I have fun with it and I really love it. And so when I come into fights with that mentality, instead of coming in like aggressive and like, oh, I'm going to fight this girl. And, like that works for some people. It doesn't work very well for me. Coming into it with a little bit more like positivity and just going in and having fun has helped a lot.
And you had your first MMA fight in October of 2017, at least that I can see so far. Yeah. And is the goal to go pro as an MMA fighter? And if so, do you have a goal date?
Yeah, definitely the goal. My ideal would be probably within the next year or so, but it's really going to come down to whenever my coach says, hey, you're ready. So if that's in the next year or the next 5 years, I don't really know. It's going to entirely depend, but I ideally probably the next year or so.
Gotcha. That's awesome. And do you like kickboxing or MMA better?
Definitely MMA.
Okay.
There was actually a point where I was like, I'm never going to fight kickboxing. I hate kickboxing. And now I'm like, all right, I like kickboxing a lot.
Yeah.
But MMA, you could just do more. There's not so many restrictions. So
yeah, absolutely. How did you get into the martial arts in the first place, and what made you decide to kind of step into that cage in the ring and decide to compete?
The abridged version is basically I went through a pretty rough time. I think 2015, and had just like a lot of anger and depression and like stuff that I needed to work through. And I had a coworker at the time who was a professional kickboxer. So he recommended a gym that was just a couple blocks from my house. I went to go try it out and do like a self-defense class. And it was just like love at first sight kind of thing. Like as soon as I got in there, got to start hitting stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, I can do this.
That's awesome.
It was amazing. And one of the coaches there, he was an amateur MMA fighter. And so I went and saw him fight, and I had another friend at the time who was fighting MMA professionally. And as soon as I went and got to be there and like watching them get in the cage, I was just like, I have to do this. It was just this immediate, like, as soon as I saw them getting there, like, I need to get in there and do this. Absolutely. Like, yeah, there's no doubt.
That's awesome. That is awesome. And you've been working with Women of Combat, Nancy over there, who's awesome. How's that been going?
It's been going really well. Honestly, like better than I like expected. Like, because when we first saw the I guess casting call for the calendars, I thought it was just going to be like, oh, this will be a one-time sort of modeling gig. This will be fun. And it's this huge support work with all these amazing women, and Nancy is just phenomenal. I cannot like praises enough. So it's been going super, super well, and I'm really excited to see how it's been transforming and evolving over time.
When you're coming up with this fight, War of the Winds there, do you have a game plan in mind, or are you able to listen to the coach, or do you kind of go in and go, okay, I already have this this plan in my mind, I'm just going to go at it?
A little bit of both. I try to listen to the coach as much as possible. it's kind of turned into a running joke where whatever he tells me to do, I kind of just end up doing the opposite.
Okay.
Not on purpose. How it goes sometimes. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, our plan is to go in and, this, I'm not going to reveal everything.
Sure. Yeah.
Just did a lot of work going, basically just trying out work her. Last time she just landed a lot of good shots, and I had one mission in mind, which is to go in and clinch. And this time I don't want to just stand in front of her and trade. So
Absolutely. Very cool. Well, do you care if we do some rapid fire questions?
sure.
All right. So what's your favorite type of music, or do you have a favorite band that you listen to?
I have atrocious taste in music, so
Okay.
I listen to anything and everything. So anything from like top 40 to country to like weird indie stuff. Right now
Okay.
I've been with The Siege, which is probably not nice to say after I say I have bad taste in music. They're really great. But it just completely varies.
Awesome. Do you have a favorite fighter?
Yes, Rose Namajunas and Demetrius Johnson. They're probably tied for my two.
Come on. Yeah, both of those guys are awesome. Awesome.
Amazing.
It looks like you've done some traveling overseas. What's the weirdest food that you've had to eat?
I had chicken feet and I think lamb liver. No, lamb kidney.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay.
They were both really good.
Yeah, that's awesome. And it looked like you have a dog. What's your dog's name?
I don't have a dog anymore, but we have a gym dog. His name is Demo. I'm his aunt. So.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, is that the Korean mountain dog?
Yes.
Okay. That's awesome. How can folks follow you on Instagram, or are you on Twitter or Facebook? Do you have a Facebook page or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm on Facebook and Instagram. Facebook is just Lorren Dullum, LORRENDULLUM, and the same on Instagram at Lorren Dullum.
So I also wanted to give you an opportunity to give a shout out to sponsors, coaches, teammates, anything like that as well.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Definitely shout out to my Team 10 Kicks team. They're amazing, and all the love in the world to them. My sponsors, Women of Combat, of course. And then Oleo, CBD drinks, cougarwear.com is a Wazoo fan apparel store. Anchor Bay Mortgage, and then Optimal Wellness, and I think that's the Wellspring Company, business consulting.
Okay, cool. Well, Lorren, I'm excited for this fight. Both you and Faith are warriors in the cage, warriors in the ring for sure, and it's going to be an exciting fight. And looking forward to seeing that fight go down for sure.
Cool, me too.
Well, thank you so much for your time again, Lorren. I really appreciate it, and looking forward to seeing that fight go down.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, have a great day.
Thanks, you too.
Thank you so much for watching the show. Please subscribe to our channel. Would really appreciate that. If you could please give us a follow on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter as well. Please check back. We're always bringing on awesome people for the top rated MMA show, and entrepreneurs, world changers, and success-minded people for the Bearded Biz show. Thanks so much. Have an awesome day.